Hey y'all, Rochelle here at Your Delightful Crafter. Sorry for my absentee. Starting Friday night, I wasn't feeling well. And yesterday, I pretty much spent the most of the day in bed, which is something I don't do. And, I'm out of breath today, so I'm not sure what's going on. But, anywho, I, wanted to at least share a small little... It's eBay and small Tuesday morning haul, and Karma is giving us part of an appearance. She wanted to get up here on the desk today. Anywho, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stick around a spell. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button, ding that bell next door if you want to get notifications of my future videos. Thumbs up, likes are always appreciated. And any questions or comments, please leave them down below. So we're going to see what Karma has planned for us. She's kind of been like crazy today, so she may just dash off for no reason. Who knows? But I'm going to start with the eBay just because it may not be exciting for some of you. A few of you I know will love them. But I've always been a fan of, and I've mentioned this before, Princess Diana, Prince Charles got married on my birthday. And I was at my grandparents' that day, and that's all I wanted to do was watch their wedding. So I've always been a fan of Diana, and my daughter was born just a few weeks, sadly, before she died. And so, anywho, so August, you know, we're coming up on, sadly, an anniversary of her passing, but I don't know why I never did this before, but I decided to go on eBay. I was actually looking for some books, and instead I came across some of the commemorative items that were put out when she passed away. So I thought I'd share some of the items that I picked up. So these are all from, I believe, all from 97 and 98. Oh, and this is a magazine that I subscribe to regularly. I absolutely love it. Farmhouse. Just absolutely. Well, there she goes. Now she's under my feet. But this is totally my kind of style. This, and so like I said, my preferred theme is coastal farmhouse. So because this can actually go both ways if you just change some of the decorations. So anywho, that's my latest magazine. Again, I am so short of breath. I apologize. Anywho, so the Time commemorative issue, September. So this was right after she passed. And I was looking through this and I had to chuckle because, I mean, in one of these, there's a great big huge cigarette ad in the back. And I don't see those very much anymore. But anyway, so there's that one. Then I got the People Weekly. And I don't normally do People magazine, but there were some absolutely beautiful pictures in here of her. Like, that's all chalk art on a sidewalk. I mean, it's pretty amazing what people did to show their... And man, she have style. Now, we would have to question that, but that is kind of the early 80s, and the 80s was a very questionable, what do you call it? Fashion era. A lot of really questionable fashion things going on, but yeah. And I have to say this, I'm probably going to step on some toes, but I am not a fan of Meghan Markle. I think that she is seeking attention. And if you pay attention, she sits there and she copies so many of Diana's pictures that are out there of Diana. Like, it's really scary how the lengths that she's gone to mimic known photographs of Diana. And poses. Like, there's a pose of Diana in Africa, and because Diana was a big, really big in charity and going to Africa, taking care of the children, and she was genuine about it. And there's this one where Diana's wearing, I believe it's black pants, a white top, and these sunglasses, and she's got her feet spread, and her hands like up on her hips, and Megan's doing the exact same pose, and I'm like, how insulting that is to William and Harry. Granted, I'm upset with Harry too, the stuff he's allowing his wife to do to his grandmother and the family. But anywho, like I said, I'm probably stepping on some toes. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to who I'm, Diana. Diana's the, oh, well, check out that. I mean, she's just stunning. I'm sorry, Charles kind of looks like like a toad. There's nothing handsome about Charles at all. But Diana, yeah. Unfortunately, the boys got their mother's looks. But anywho, and this I found quite interesting because Princess Anne, or Princess Royal, she was not a big fan of Diana. But anywho, that's that. Yep, I was waiting for the wedding. I think I was 7 years old. Was I 7? 81. Yep, so I was 7 on my 7th birthday. This is what I was watching. So anywho, there's that. Then there's this one. I think that is a gorgeous picture of her. And I think this is the one with the, yeah, there we go. Doral, honest value. So, and I don't know if some of y'all know, oh, how sad it's coming out. But apparently towards the end of her life, she actually admitted that had Charles wanted to make their marriage work, she would have gone back. She honestly loved Charles. So I think it's really sad. I think her death was a learning experience for the monarchy. And, sadly, her experience laid the groundwork for her boys to marry out of royalty, I guess is how you want to put it. I mean, not that she was, her boys are the first, because, like, Princess Anne, I believe her husband wasn't, and they actually turned down, I think, a duchy or something. But anywho, it's neither here nor there. So there's that. And then I have these two. So there's this one. And this one is just beautiful pictures. I mean, she honestly touched lots of people. There's Dodie. There's that picture again. That's my favorite picture of her. I think that is just a stunning picture of her. And then this last one, Newsweek. I know a lot of y'all are here for the crafts, but hey, I share what everything I do. It's so funny to see William now, how he's going bald. And I think that must be from Diana's side, because the men on the Windsor side, they all have hair. I mean, even Prince Charles now has hair. So, and I loved her in this dress as well. Anywho, so that's my eBay. Just adding to some of my Diana collection. So there's that. Y'all are most interested in the Tuesday morning. The reason why I kind of focused on this is I don't have a big Tuesday morning haul. The craft department, while there's might be a lot there for some people, to me it's stuff that's been sitting there for months upon months. And I had also bought some Cuisinart and some Calphalon pieces for the kitchen, and I've already opened them up and washed them and put them away, so that's why they're not up here. Circulon. I got a Circulon and a Calphalon. 2 Calphalons and a Circulon, yeah. So I got a really nice Calphalon dish and baking sheet, and then a Circulon. It's a rack that you put in the grill so that you can like grill like, I don't do fish, but like vegetables. I love to grill vegetables and stuff, and when I grill vegetables I normally put foil out. Well, with this I'm not going to have to do that, which is, you know, awesome. But anywho, I'm going to start with one of the most important finds, and that is the Linder white chocolate truffle little milk balls. This hands down is my kryptonite. And I'm proud of myself because I've only had one, but I search for these all the time. You can find them sometimes at Walmart, but they're usually $9 or $10. It's ridiculous. Like even here it says $8.99. I used to be able to get these at Tuesday morning for like $4 something, but still $5.49 is a great price on this bag. And I should have grabbed 2 of these, but I didn't, because then I have no business eating them right now. But I'm like, it's Easter weekend. I want some limp. So love those. Hands down, probably I would say candy across the board. And I love Haribo gummy bears, but these here, these are my favorite. Then I'd say Haribo gummy bears, and then I would say Ferrero Rocher. Love those. And then the Nerds gummy clusters. I love those darn Nerds. They are so hard to find. Anyway, so there's that. Then they had a lot of paper on clearance, but it was really nothing I was interested in. But I hadn't seen these. Normally when you find these, it's the 48 sheets single-sided pattern paper. But this is double-sided 48 sheet for $5.99, and that is a really fabulous price. And y'all know how much I love Mary Poppins and this collection. If you're new to crafting and you're like, well, why would you want a 6x6? So first off, the difference between a 6x6 and a 12x12 is not that they took a 12x12 and cut it in 2 quarters. Actually, 6x6 paper pads, the print is scaled down for card making. So if I pulled out a 12x12 of this right now and showed you, the print is much, much bigger. So these are specifically, you know, for smaller projects, cards, so that you actually get to see more of it. Because, you know, if you cut a 12x12 down, you're going to get like part of a sheet instead of the full effect of the page. So City Park. I just absolutely love this collection. So they had 2 of those and I took them both. They had a ton of other pads, and considering that was all the paper I took both of them because I will use these. So got that. And then this is it. 3 more things. Sizzix, the fold-alongs. I love these. I don't want to. They're not really gatefold cards, but to me they kind of open like a gate. But I think this can be used so many ways. You don't have to use the wreath on the front. I could see doing this one and doing like some, like instead of a Christmas wreath, doing like a patriotic wreath, changing the colors of the door. I thought this was fantastic because even if you look at the doorknob, all the details are there for the doorknob. Even the little keyhole, the doorknobs, the door plate. Really fantastic. So $8.99. It is higher than what their prices used to be, but $8.99 is a fantastic price for this. So I was so happy to find it, and that was the only one they had. And then they only had one of these, or I would have picked up another one. And this is they call this one Origami Bunny. And absolutely adorable. I think the finished size is not really big. I mean, if you look, that's the head right there. So finished size, the head's only about that big. So I could see you making these and putting them around a wreath. If you were wrapping a present, this would be a cute little topper for a present. And you know, the flowers, you don't even have to use, you could use the flowers for other projects as well. So $7.99, was really happy for that. And then the last one, you know me, and pineapples. This can be used on so many different projects. All the elements, like I think that's pretty, those are like suns. You got the hibiscus down here, the pretty pineapple. All these different elements can be taken apart and used on other projects for decorations. Looks like the designer is Courtney Chilson on this one. This one is Olivia Rose. And well, let's just pull this out and see. I hate doing it because then it's always a pain to get back in. We're just going to pull it down just a little bit. Jen Long. So, different designers for each one. I like that Sizzix does that. That way, you know, their designs are different and they're not the same all the time. But was really happy to find those. There were a few other things I was considering, but it was, you know, I was just like, no, I don't really need it. I'd actually gone in hoping, I wasn't actually going in for crafts at all. I actually went in hoping to, like, maybe there was some good Easter stuff that was marked down, but there was hardly any Easter there at all. So, yeah, so I got cookware and these items, so, and my yummy chocolates. But that's it. I do have a Tonic Studios video that I need to share. I think I'm going to go tend to dinner and record that for you guys to watch tomorrow. I have a Close to My Heart order that is coming. I have a new Colorado stamp order coming with more Anita Jerem. I'm really excited, bummed because they were supposed to release the April Anita Jerem yesterday, but since it was Easter weekend, they delayed it to the 10th. So I'm really eager to see what those are going to be. And then I have quite a few Tonic orders coming. There's also a small peachy cheap. It may not be exciting for some of y'all. It's just some stencils. Y'all know I've been kind of trying to bulk up my stencil collection. So that's about it. Well, not that's about it. That is it. I really had intended to have a whole bunch of videos for you guys, but like I said, it's not normal for me. I don't nap but I nap. I went to sleep. Wasn't feeling good yesterday, and I slept for a good portion of the day, which, as I was afraid, it made sleep last night an absolute nightmare for me. And like today, I'm just really winded and it's like my energy is zapped. It kind of sucks because I had lots of things planned, but I hope you guys had a wonderful Easter. Hopefully you got to spend it with some family, if possible. And with that, I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday, Easter, and as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye.